Our hope is that Nightingale Village can be that kind of prototype. It can show the community, the country, the world that these kind of developments can exist and they're so worthwhile. I'm Victoria Reeves, I'm from Kennedy Nolan, and we were the design architects and the developers on this project, Nightingale Leftfield. This project, Nightingale Leftfield, is on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. In terms of the suburb itself, Nightingale Village is located in Brunswick, which is a suburb in the inner north of Melbourne. For Kennedy Nolan, in delivering good density, we aspire to provide spaces that, whilst they need to work within the constraints of the planning scheme, it's about finding real generosity within the plan, making small spaces work very hard, and providing a really lovely backdrop for the residents to come in and put the layers of their own life over the top of.
My name's Simon O'Brien. I'm a director at 6 Degrees Architects, one of the founding directors, and I'm a resident here at Nightingale Village. As an architect myself, I understand the complexity of producing a building. It's almost like a bit of magic. There's so much that goes into it. But Kennedy Nolan have produced a beautiful home for me. It's ultimately a studio where I can produce work, but really it's my sanctuary. I've always loved the idea of living in a village, particularly like a European village, and I'm very lucky to have the cafe and supermarket downstairs, and I think I'll be spoiling myself with all the beautiful produce they've got down there.
The big move in the village from a sustainability perspective, we think, is zero carbon electricity, water storage, big solar arrays, really high performing thermal envelopes, and induction cooking was a really important part of being able to provide that. And the shared laundries were another aspect of the sustainability pillars of this project, which have the added benefit of a lovely kind of social space as well. In the kitchens of these apartments, which are very hardworking, we have used Fisher and Paykel appliances, so induction cooktops, oven, range hood and dish drawer, and many of our residents chose to purchase a Fisher and Paykel refrigerator as well. So when we're designing a small compact space, we are thinking really carefully about everything working very hard. So the space could work very seamlessly and all of the elements could be quite discreet, which is why we have selected those appliances. They work very well for that.
It's great to know that Fisher and Paykel have provided all the appliances. We've had a long history with them at 6 Degrees, and I was very reassured to hear that they were coming into the village.
We look at the interiors and the exteriors of our projects as one entity, typically. So the interior materials are inherent to the exterior materials and vice versa. For the exterior of this building, we've used materials that are very familiar to this area and so very contextual. We've used red brick on the ground floor, which are a carbon neutral brick. Higher up, we've tinted the facades red to have this beautiful quality when the west light hits it in the afternoon. For the interior materials, we've used Victorian ash timber, terrazzo and laminex for the kitchens. All of this together is really an endeavour to provide comfortable, hardworking small homes. Initially, when the project was complete, I think we were all struck by the addition of Arco and her team. They have brought this great program that not only enriches the community of this building immediately, but is such a gift to the broader street and the neighbourhood.
So My name is Asako Miura. Everyone calls me Ako. And I'm the co-owner of Ima Pantry. Nightingale Village as a site was perfect site for Ima project, as we truly believe in sense of community and sustainability. So it was a dream come true site. Well, we're hoping that by adding a cafe business in this area, we'll activate this beautiful street and allowing a local community to gather and mingle in this beautiful community.